No matter what tells you, words and ideas can.
Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic battery power. Turbines to speed. Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show. So glad you could attend. Come inside. There behind the grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. The show's about to start.
Welcome to Touhyville, 29th day of 2025. Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Got my coffee.
Yes.
Our computer system does not have its coffee.
It's going slow. It's going. I don't want to get up yet. Just, Mom, just give me 5 more minutes. I just gotta. Give me a minute. Just, Mom.
Get over the fact that Ryan Sandberg died.
I
Get hard.
I cannot. So we are in our today. I mean, I have an autographed picture of him in the man cave.
Well, he's your favorite player, I think, right, of all time? I mean, that's just been the case.
Yeah, favorite baseball player. I mean, it's just
because didn't you meet him at training camp in spring training, and then
I did not. I met
Bill
Buckner.
Got it.
So when I was young, Bill Buckner was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan Sandberg for me was, I guess I saw him as somebody who was really good and not like a giant athlete, like where a football player like seems so big and strong, and and growing up, baseball was my favorite sport. I started playing baseball. My first year in Little League was 4 years old. So I loved baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up with baseball. I didn't know until I was older that my mom wasn't into baseball until like Little League and stuff, because she had a boy. She didn't pay much attention to baseball, so she became a big Cubs fan. The autograph picture that I have of Ryan Sandberg is something we got for her for one of her birthdays. It was a birthday present. And then as my parents are getting older, they're getting rid of some stuff in the Illinois house.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things that was there, and said, do you want this? And I said, yes, I'll take it. So I remember reading Ryan Sandberg's book years ago, and it was really interesting the way he would talk about baseball. The year that he was the MVP, I want to say 1984. Don't hold me to it. He talked about how watching the pitch come out of the ball come out of the pitcher's hand, it was as if it went into slow motion, and he could just see it. And if it was spinning, he knew it was like a curveball.
You're
if it
kidding.
was like, he could just see it. It was just, for whatever reason that year. Talked about a hitting coach that took him from being just a regular like base hit type hitter to changing something in his swing to make him more of a home run hitter. And it worked. So and there were so many things in there. I know there was a lot of rumors the first time that he retired that a teammate of his had an affair with his wife, and that's why. So he left, went back to Arizona, then came and played for the Cubs. I assume this player was gone by then, Um,
That
and I-
must having an affair with team or something. It happened to my ex-husband.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Savannah's dad.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Daughter's
weird.
dad is a ex-Major League Baseball player and from Milwaukee Brewers.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't have left baseball over that. He tore his rotator cuff and all
Right.
that stuff, and then was considered old at 31 or something like that when
It
he
is,
wanted to
yeah.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a big deal on
Yeah.
his mental thing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I'm like, oh my gosh, why would anybody do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't there a guy code or something? Like,
Well, it'd be like fooling around with somebody that like your
your
well, that
sister-in-law
well, no,
or something? I don't know.
your work a coworker's wife. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
just don't.
right. No,
Like,
I'm
there's
with
a
you.
zillion other guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't. Thanks.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. When it rains outside, take an umbrella. There we go.
Yeah.
That's like right up there with no-brainers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
So
Yeesh.
and I remember
So
being a
So
oh,
I
go
looked
ahead.
this up while you were
Sorry,
talking.
go ahead.
Ryan Sandberg had this. Wait a minute. Notable players: 275 home runs.
Okay.
Jeff Kent has the most at 377.
Oh, of second baseman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I know at the time, I want to say for a while he was the highest scoring, or
Mhm.
however they word it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most home runs by a second baseman.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember being a fan, when I was younger. And then when he retired and came back,
No,
what's the matter?
Mr. Fanny copped out.
Does this need to be charged?
It was charging.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah. Cheryl without her fan, no good.
Well, maybe it didn't charge.
Anyway,
What you're doing right there is such a 70s and 80s thing. If it doesn't work, hit it. Remember doing that with the television? Like,
everything. You used to whack everything.
right?
Now you laugh, it's working.
See? Mm-hmm.
I got the hit. I know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm just going to tell you, I was watching the news this morning,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready,
Mm-hmm.
or the pre-news news, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the no one should be awake at this time news.
Right.
Go back to bed,
Mhm.
idiot. No.
Right.
I had a cry over it,
Over the Ryan Sandberg.
over the
thing?
Ryan Sandberg thing.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, Cheryl, why are you crying? And it's because as a cancer survivor, there is nothing worse for me
Mhm.
than another survivor that thought they were out of the woods that fell to it,
Mhm.
succumbed to it.
Mhm.
Because seriously, it's like elation when you ring the bell,
Mhm.
you're still like a nervous Larry for a while, just like, you know,
Mhm.
and then you kind of, I don't want to say forget about it, but you kind of pray for the day that you're not like, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. This is in my face. This is in my face.
Mhm.
And then to hear that it's back.
Mhm.
Oof. And you
Yeah.
just feel that and you feel it because
Mhm.
it's nothing anybody does.
Mhm.
It just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
to be that vulnerable,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad. And
because he was so happy. Do you remember the footage when he was cancer free?
Mhm. Mhm. I do. Yeah. And I remember when he retired, and it was, such a bummer as a kid. Then I was probably a teenager at that point. Then when he came back, I remember going back to see him again with my parents. And it wasn't like going to a baseball game as a kid. It was probably 18, so it was like I felt,
Yeah, because he came back in 97
Got it.
and retired, I think, in 94.
Okay. Oh, so I was already. Oh, so I was a little bit older even than I thought.
Mhm.
So, but I remember going to see him when he came back, and it was such a big deal. And it was just me, my mom, the game, which was probably the first time that the three of us went, and my sister didn't. Where it was like every other time we went to the baseball game was when we were kids. It
Mhm.
was So, and most people remember the game in 1980, the Sandberg game.
Mhm.
So, and
That had a now was the rivalry even back then?
oh, sure.
Okay.
Bruce Sutter was a pitcher that was amazing. No one could hit him. And Ryan Sandberg came up in the ninth inning with the Cubs down. Okay.
Prevent the double or triple.
Into left center field, deep. This is a tie ball game.
Ties it up in the ninth inning. The Wrigley Field goes crazy. I didn't realize that it was Bob Costas doing that and not Harry Carey. I remember watching the game.
Baseball, Harry Coyle, 1-1 pitch.
Does it again in the 10th.
Do you believe it? It's on!
Ties the game up in the 10th. Again, home run off the same pitcher, same batter. Mm-hmm.
We will go to the 11th, tied at 11. Sandberg, in the Cubs' last at-bat, has twice delivered a game-tying home run, a solo shot of the night, a two-run blast with 2 out of the 10.
2 outs in the 10th inning. So they call that the Sandberg game. I think
they
it
win?
was. I think they did, if I remember right. Because they always commemorate on the day, June 23rd. So it wasn't that long ago, June 23rd, 1984. So, yeah, just
Yes, they did.
yeah, I thought they did. Yeah, I remember watching. I was watching the game as a kid.
Did
I
you
was
lose your
10.
mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mind losing one. Like that's like
Well, and you're 10, like you're
Right,
into
right,
baseball. I was
right,
in Little League, and
right.
so it was just it
Yeah.
was crazy. So, mhm.
whew,
So sad news for Cubs fans, really for baseball fans. I saw
65 too. I got to tell you,
Mhm.
that's hitting me too.
yeah.
As when I see people dying 50s and 60s, I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've seen people posting, that were just because you're for right baseball. So sad news in Wrigleyville. Today is your day. Sacrifice purchase day. The cheese, or sacrificing someone something to cheese. Today is for sacrificing way. No, I don't like that. Why would I give up the cheese? No.
Melissa Harmon
Mm-hmm.
is like, no. She just realized, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I told my mom about it last night. She didn't know.
Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it this morning.
Right
and
before I went to
literally
sleep.
said, like, it was like first thing I saw upon waking up, and I had the
Mhm.
same reaction.
Mhm.
No.
Well, I mean, to be morbid, but we had an idea, if I don't come back from this, save the 23rd seat, and so he was kind of saying goodbye,
Right. But
so-
I don't know about you. That felt fast. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
No, so something was happening. But yeah, I told my mom about it because she was, like I said, she was a big Sandberg fan.
Mhm.
Lipstick day and lasagna Day.
Don't blow through.
I did that.
It's
saying,
lipstick.
I'm more enticed with the food, chicken wing and lasagna day.
Then lipstick, not
For me, yes. And rain day. So plenty of things that we are.
And actually having the goodbye party for Chris today.
Yeah,
with
we're having lasagna. There you go. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we will take care of yesterday's poll question. We'll get to question and just dive into the day and move.
When you're hiring, have you felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's /free.
He went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many biz are struggling to find product and maintain
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry.
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads. This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one stop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 214-2140.
830 of our famous footwear stores now carry Jordan brand. So it's easy to backpacks to socks for the full. Famous footwear will help you find the perfect style and the perfect fit. Because every day is a chance to make it famous. Jordan brand footwear and accessories at your local Fit.
The impact of a beyond feeding our bodies. Full.
How did the interview go? I did it! I got the job! I can't believe
this.
Mom, I got first place in science fair.
Congratulations! Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to at feedamerica.org/act now. the Ad Council.
Wheatfield. Classic lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Now with and no waiting. Let's now
give it to me straight. Are you really a radio DJ?
I don't.
Good radio is preparation. Don't burp into the microphone.
When you fake it till you make it.
And the people what they want.
And just have fun with it. Follow your instinct.
And let them begin. Well, Stephen Show, fun on a delightful Tuesday morning, portions of which are brought to us by our friends O's Market. What's going on tonight? Again, on Tuesday nights.
Yes.
So 4:30 to 6.
Now no cooking tonight.
No cooking tonight.
No dinner.
Wah,
Don't let that stop you.
No, but no, there's still plenty of stuff going on. You can still get your. Oh no, there is the farm meat thing going to even be out there or not? Because Tammy's dealing with the teen mission stuff, so I don't even know.
I'm going to assume because sometimes Kendall's there.
He
sometimes,
does, yeah.
There's
so
other
go to
family
farmers
members. There's corn and beans and goodies.
All
to 6.
At market tonight and on Saturday. It's becoming our go-to thing for Saturday mornings.
Yes.
We just get up and head over there and enjoy. I want to mention our friends over at Jasper County today at 12:15. JJ Brook, international entertainer, performing Celebrate. So make your plans there at the Rensselaer Senior Center is where he entertainment.
This Friday, get it on movie day.
Oh,
movie morning, 8:30. Morning, doors open.
That's at the Fountain Stone Theater with
Thelma.
Which
I've never seen that movie.
I never have, but I just saw the trailer and it looks fun. So check. That's and that's at the Fountain Stone Theater this Friday. So always doing fun stuff. The Jasper County Community Services are, always doing good stuff for the 55 and older. So plenty of great stuff. So all right. Let's look at our poll question from yesterday. Before we turn off my internet, come back on.
Yeah, we're having internet.
It's really like
very
it's just
slow.
like everything's giving me the death roll. So let me see if my phone's doing it. It'll help us to get our things together today and from yesterday. Yesterday we were talking the screen time. We were talking about how much screen time you spend watching television. Okay. So how much screen time do you use on your phone or computer? 41% said 3 hours. Either the majority of Touhyville is, I'm not that worried about it, or think you're realizing how much you're on the phone. Yeah. I'm not around all of you, but 30% 3 to 6 hours, 19% 6 to 10 hours, 10% 10 hours or more. So Piper says I work from home, no choice. Yeah, I mean, no matter where you work, you don't have a choice. It's there in front of you. It's not a judgment. It's it's really
how much do we need it?
Well, and use it. We all use it for. Just because you're in front of the screen doesn't make it a negative. You know, we use it for a lot of things, but we are definitely addicted to it for fun as well. There's no doubt about that we're hooked into it for fun, for work. And then when they said that they counted in the idea that that you're watching streaming services too.
Well, then it's always
Right.
when my eyes are open. Yeah.
Right. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks everybody that jumped on to the poll question from yesterday, and was a part of it. So
what did you do today?
I didn't have one. I'm sitting here while I'm talking. I'm trying to come up with one right now. I'm like, I can't believe I don't have one in my brain.
Okay.
This whole morning just ran away
Hand me
from me.
your stack that you handed me this morning.
Well, why don't we take our break, and then I'll get it up on the website and all that. I mean, on the Facebook page and all that stuff, because it just this morning just flew away from me getting ready.
So mine was, how many close friends do you really need? The whole thing about, according to new research, on average, people with high well-being have 5 people they can rely on. Those with poorer mental health report just over 3. So first, because I'm probably as mentally challenged as the next person, I'd like to know what having a quarter of a friend to rely on really means, if it's slightly over 3, and what happens if you only have a quarter of a friend to rely on. But anyway,
maybe you can only count on them a quarter of the time.
I don't know, because it's like just over 3. I'm like, wait, what?
Right?
Like a half a friend?
Right. How many? What?
But yeah, I was like, how many close friends can you rely on?
Oh, all right.
I just thought that was fascinating because here's the thing. Well, I don't know if I want to say this before we post the poll question, but
you're okay.
I do think we have more people that we can rely on than we think we do.
Oh.
That's my feeling. Because I'll feel, I don't know. But if push came to shove, because here's how I think about this, and this might be where the mental health thing comes in. I think a lot about, if I die, will anybody's funeral or wake?
Really?
I do.
Huh. And is it weird?
Is that weird to think?
That in my head right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Well, you'll be dead, so you
Right.
don't care.
Right. I don't think that I'm going to know.
Okay. So the bigger thing for me, I guess that's great, because you don't care, you're dead. To me, it's like legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did I make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See,
I just remember it comes from when I lifted my head at my dad's funeral and saw at least 500 people there. It knocked me out, like so much so that I couldn't catch my breath, because Jews sit in the front. People come kind of and make a line around, casket's always closed, but still there.
Okay.
Never an open casket. And then X, but you're the first I'm facing you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad is here, or mine is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the podium is to the, whatever it is, left if you're facing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell you, they've already spoken to you. You're going to be the first one to speak, blah, 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 welcome people, and then go into the eulogy.
Mm-hmm.
I never looked behind me. So it was my, everybody sat or whatever it is, and then I came up and I was trembling and I had my papers and I was like, just remembered that I wanted so much to pay respect to my dad. Lifted my head up and went, oh my gosh. Like, it looked like Moses was parting the Red Sea. It just looked like people and people and people standing in the back there were people everywhere. And I remember getting knocked out, that my dad was that well respected. He was just not just, but he was just my dad.
Right.
Like, so then I was like, these funny stories that to me were funny. Breakfast sausages and, making funny noises when he was davening or praying in the morning, And I was like, oh my gosh, did I cover all of it? Like, I'm going to be representing him to all these people and I'm talking about breakfast sausage. Like, I remember having like a full-on panic for what felt to be a long time. What I'm told was not. I couldn't get like voice to come out. And then thank God I prayed and then it did. So, but I ask from that perspective because I knew how much he meant to me. I did not know how much he meant to everyone. If that makes sense.
Sure. It does make sense. We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like similar feelings to my dad's retirement party. He retired from the police department.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
how was that? We never talked
like,
about that.
Like just hearing stories about him as more of a police officer,
Yeah.
Stories of kicking indoors and things like that, like he's my dad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
right.
you don't think of him as like that,
as Batman or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, so I get that. But for me, I think, and this is probably more like for Therapy Thursday talk, but I think I worry more about what people think now than I'm worried about what they'll think when I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like I'm more worried about, pleasing everybody now and, and making sure everything's like, yeah. When I'm dead, it's over. There's nothing I can do about it. Think whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like that's
interesting perspective.
So, like I didn't,
Yeah, so I really care about.
I'd like to get more to not right now. I'd like to get more of that in me, but it's for a different day.
Yeah.
So it's interesting though, and I'm going to take a break, but we're going to come back to this because the idea of that we have more people to count on than we think, I think is interesting. I think that's
how I
way.
feel.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting way to look at things.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel the same way. I don't know. So, but that's a good poll question. So I'm going to take a break, get that up on the Facebook page, and then we'll come back with what's happening and more fun.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
This morning's word is foggy, foggy, foggy. And get those fog lights on. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms between 7 and 11 a.m. Mostly sunny with a high 90. Heat index values as high as 95. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 85. Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening and into the early morning hours with a low around 64. Thursday, the rains continue throughout the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 7, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your guest from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It'd be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster. You fill it up and they'll come back and take it away. No muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in. Click on book now. Pick dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is. Not scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot.
Let the friendly and reliable team that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points of Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your reliability and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Iron and metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do, keeping
The metal business right here in good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hi, this is Steve.
And this is Cheryl.
Get ready to make a splash at the summer event of the season. It's the annual Luau Pool Party Pool in DeMott, happening this Wednesday, July.
The fun kicks off at noon with a live broadcast this Wednesday on WLQI 97.7. Come hang out with us from the Touhyville Morning Show, live from noon to 2.
There'll be refreshments, games, contests, and your chance to win tickets to Indiana Beach.
So grab your shades, bring the whole family, and dive into the fun this Wednesday, July 30th at Spencer Pool in DeMott from noon to 2 with WLQI 97.7.
Summer's not over, but time is running out to make it count. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can still jump into hands-on training for careers in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Programs are starting in July and August, and spots are limited. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career-ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
Good morning, how are you?
All right, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. How are you so happy?
I'm optimistic.
I'm optimistic. We talked about this on Tuesday.
Hey, it's only Tuesday.
Tuesday's another one of my trigger words.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know,
Every day above ground is a good day.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, let's get started then.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q98 Gold. Also streaming on video. You can see our smiling faces and see that we're wearing our Cub garb. Sandberg this morning. If you're just waking up to the news, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg passed away yesterday. He said at age 65, right?
65.
Some sad news there. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Visit the Good Table in Kentland. There's something there for everybody. If you're not sure what to go out for, Italian, Mexican, Chinese, American fare, good comfort food, whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find it there at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Not to mention daily specials you can find on their Facebook page. So go and like on Facebook. They post their daily 9:30 each morning, right around the end of our program. So you can go check that out if you're looking for something to eat. Also, want to mention Specialized Services. Visit specialized.com. Had the brothers at our house yesterday. Steve Specialized Services. Mm-hmm. Both Steve and John at our house yesterday, finishing up a job. lot of people are used to this in the area with older homes. We had a door that swolled up because of the humidity.
Mhm.
So they'd help us out, plane it a little bit, and then change up the hinges and do something with the door to fix up the hinges and stuff. So, again,
now it's all
just
better.
just another great job by Steve Specialized Services. So visit stevesspecialized.com. All right, let's see what's happening. Massive wildfires in Greece have led to evacuations. Yep, as everyone knows, there's nothing tougher to put out than a Greece fire. Too soon. President Trump wants Beyonce to go to jail for endorsing Kamala Harris.
What?
I don't even know if I need a punch. Stop it.
Did anybody explain this as democracy? Like, what is happening?
Also, come here, President Trump, come here, just you and I, just for a second. You won! Stop it! Also, by the way, we all know the only personal choice that someone should go to prison for is putting ketchup on a hot dog. So it's okay.
Wait a minute.
It's National Chicken Wing Day, which also means it's Celery for Decoration Day. And if you're one of those restaurants that also, like, instead of celery, you put little carrot shavings there next to it, no one's eating that. Don't do that. Don't waste the carrot. Celery, maybe, but. A Florida man beat up another golfer for playing too slow. He now faces 10 years in prison and has already been cast in Happy Gilmore 3. So,
oh, boy.
Parents question their child-rearing skills 3 times a week. So parents question their parenting 3 times a week.
On average, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I think as a parent, you do that almost every day.
You think it's more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Their decision to have children, they question 1 trillion times a week. It's why? Why did I do this? Why? 2 men beat a world record for popping 10 balloons between their bodies in 7.5 seconds. 10 balloons in 7.5 seconds. It broke the Guinness World Record. Also set a record for the world's saddest kid's birthday party. Dad, stop popping all the balloons. President Trump says he cut ties with Jeffrey Epstein because he poached workers from him. Sorry, I just need one more meeting. Come here, Donald, President Trump. Come here. You want to go back out there and say it's because of the underage girl thing? You want to say that's why you ran away from him? You want to? Not the workers. Not the workers. If I was doing his PR, I'm just saying. A stormtrooper helmet from Star Wars auctioned for $250,000. The buyer was not identified, but the relationship status was really, really single. And lastly, the Postal Service this week celebrated their 250th anniversary. 250 years. Also, how long some mail has sat in Indianapolis. It's the same amount of... Having fun here on a delightful Tuesday morning. Yeah, I went to the post office the other day. They actually had they had decorations. They had cake out for their 200th anniversary. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. Ken says goodbye party for Chris. What did I miss? Chris Locken is leaving the company. So we wish him well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have some lasagna and cake later. So Tim says good day to you both. Good day to you, Tim. Thank you for stopping by.
You know what we should have done? We should have done a poll. Would you rather have takeout food for your going away party, or would you rather someone cook for you?
All right.
Do you think about that every time I've ever cooked for anybody going away?
Mm-hmm.
I've always gone, okay, do they find that endearing, or are they like, yeah, too cheap to get 8 Idas, huh? like,
wow, I don't even think about that stuff.
do you not?
No.
No. Because to me, it's more endearing if someone cooks for you.
But to be honest, I've never really had a going away party.
Right. Mine consisted of you're fired. Now get out.
Well, that's
here's
just
a box.
If I'm leaving, usually I'm ready to leave. I'm ready, going away is I want you all to go away. And
right.
And most of my career I've left because I'm packing up my box after a short meeting after my show or something, so it's like, there's a reason why when I went to do stand-up, I was the fired
Tell
guy.
Steve he's fired.
Yeah. I mean,
you need that on.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
He's fired. He's off the air right now. Goodbye.
Yeah. That was on the air. That was the owner called into the station.
That's probably one of the greatest drops ever.
It's one of my favorites.
It's you were able to keep that. That's fantastic.
Well, I have one comedy CD, and it's called Fired Again, because I have a lot of fired stuff in my stand-up act.
Yeah.
Or when I did stand-up. And that ends the CD. That's the soundbite that ends the CD.
So good.
But when I was fired in Iowa, she told me it was because no one in the town liked me. It's a town of 40,000 people. I said, I could tell the way this is going. I'm getting fired right now. Why?
Here's what, at your age, if that was me, I'd be like this. Hey, Tom, I just need a minute. Yeah, I know we're going out Saturday night together to look for the females. Yeah. Okay, just a question. I just heard that nobody around here likes me. Do you like me?
Right.
I'd be like,
I'm
just checking.
I walked into my boss's office, and
nobody likes you. That's
she
mean.
starts the speech. She's like, this is one of the hardest things I have to do. And I go, I'm getting fired. I've been here 3 months. Like, what happened? She's like, no one here likes you. I go,
sorry, I'm laughing now. That's really mean.
But I was just stunned. I'm like, no one here at the station? Like my coworker? She goes, no one in town. Like no one likes my show. What? If I got 40,000 people to dislike my show in 3 months, I'm Howard Stern.
Right.
Literally what I said to her.
Right.
So, and that night, one of my sponsors who had just opened up a comedy club hired me. So no one likes me, but yeah. And that's how I got into stand-up. That's how I went into stand-up.
Wow.
He's the MC that was supposed to be there that night, because I was supposed to go there and be the guy from the radio station passing out like bumper stickers and stuff. And I called him and I said, I don't think I'm going to come. I just got fired. He's like, well, come on out. I'll buy you a drink. So I was there at the comedy club just to see the comedians. I had them on the show that morning, the morning I got fired. Had the comedians from the comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman who was supposed to be the MC, the snow was so bad she was stuck in Des Moines. She couldn't make it. So he pulled me in the back. He goes, have you ever done stand-up comedy? And I said, oh, yeah, lots of times. I had done it one time in Chicago. I did one open mic. And he goes, do you think you can go up to a few minutes and then introduce the comedians? I said, sure, no problem. Now, I had done radio forever, so I knew I could MC. I could just play around, whatever. So I did, went up there and introduced the comedians. Each comedian went up there and spent about 5 minutes talking about me getting fired that day. So they told the audience about it before I even did,
Wow.
And they're like, let's hear it for Steve. Got fired this morning, probably because we were on the show. Just had fun with it.
Now at that day, because getting fired, no matter whether or not you like the company or whatever it is shakes your system up. I think. Were you able to see the blessing in what had happened, like that this was leading into something else, or were you still too in it?
I was still too in it. I mean, but back then I was young enough and cocky enough to not worry about it. Okay. Like I knew, okay, I knew I was good at this, and that sounds rotten, but I just knew, and I got better at it. I was not great, at it at that point. I knew I was. This is going to sound rotten, but I knew I was better than anybody else in the station. Like I knew I knew I was good at it, and I knew that I had fans. I mean, it was the first time ever that I got stopped at a grocery store and signed a can of soup as an autograph. Like I knew I was on the right path. But yeah, it was funny because I used to do jokes about my girlfriend breaking up with me. And I knew I should have known something was weird because she was cheating on me. The joke was, because I would say, oh, me and my girlfriend just recently broke up, and the audience would usually go, oh, and I go, don't worry, it was a mutual decision. Both her and all the guys she was screwing around with thought it was a great idea. So and so I would joke about that. I should have known, because one day I came home from work and the guy from the phone company was running out of the house, like looked like he was pulling up his pants. Then another day, the guy from the gas company, and then or phone company, electric company, and then the next day, the guy from the cable company was running out of my house. And I'm like, we didn't even have cable, so I thought that was weird. So then one of the comedians I introduced, he goes up there and he goes, let's hear it for Steve. He just got fired this weekend. Of course, Steve and I have known each other for a long time. I used to work for the cable company. So
oh my gosh,
talk about just being quick.
Yeah.
So so and then after that he said, I talked to another comedy club owner in at a Funny Bone, and they said I should hire a house MC. Do you want to be the house MC and just introduce comedians every week? And I said, yeah, I'm out of work. Sure, great. Boom. That's how I got into stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
So I met lots of comedians that way and got better at writing and all that stuff. So anyway, it's just interesting, the different paths it takes you. So
yeah, I just feel like that's a lesson that you can't, like, I talk to Harley about all the time because I always want her to be prepped for anything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't until you see how things interlock in your life,
right.
And God uses everything bad for good.
Mm-hmm.
At the time it's like, woo.
You never know. Yeah. There's been plenty of times because I've been fired multiple times, and there's been plenty of times where it's like it sets me off, throws me off in a weird direction.
Yeah.
But honestly, back then when I was just single and just taking care of myself, when I would get fired, okay, I'll figure it out. It happened to me a few times. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank with sports. I'm sure he'll have thoughts on Ryan Sandberg passing, and we got Find the Big Deal with Stragan Van Til, and we got tons of good stories to get into this morning. I don't even know where we'll start, but we got a lot of fun stuff. So stick around.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. Person fast. ZipRecruiter. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com.
Because we're a school. UM. Online class. Applying with no application. In by staff.
Email. Social media is here to help you. It's all home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-234 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
This is the Q. 77 FM WTLR. Start your day in Touhyville, for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on the Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
A 58-year-old Gary man, Anthony Drake, was killed about 1 mile north of US 30 on I-65 in the southbound lanes in a construction zone late Saturday night. An Indiana State Police press release issued Monday stated their preliminary investigation showed Drake had pulled his car into the far right lane since there was no shoulder and was attempting to put fuel in his vehicle via a gas can when he was struck by a minivan. He died at the scene. Other drivers involved in the incident were taken to area hospitals and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. 2 young adults, one from Rochester and the other from Claypool in Kosciuszko County, were killed in a one-vehicle crash Sunday night near the Fulton-Wabash County line. The Indiana State Police reported 18-year-old Colton Cahill and 18-year-old Jocelyn Hensley were pronounced deceased. Authorities stated Cahill was the driver of the vehicle that left for an undetermined reason and collided with a tree approximately east of Rochester. The official press release from the state police said the crash investigation is ongoing, but at this time neither consumption of alcohol or narcotics are suspected of being contributing factors in the crash. We contacted the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department about 2 calls they made over the weekend. It was a call to a business north of the city shortly after midnight yesterday morning. But Chief Kenny Hahn stated that was in response to a faulty alarm activation. First responders investigated while at the scene. The second response we inquired about was a car fire on Interstate 65 northbound at the 223 mile marker about 3 miles north of the Fair Oaks exit. Chief Hahn said the driver stated he began to have issues with his car around the Remington exit and was able to get the car pulled over to the shoulder in time. 7 firefighters were there for about an hour. The vehicle was destroyed. There were no injuries. The American Red Cross will be conducting a blood drive today at Knights of Columbus Hall at 325 East Vine Street in Rensselaer from 12:30 until 5:30 p.m. Search redcrossblood.org and type in 47978 if you need to schedule a time. However, walk-ins are available. And the Rensselaer Street Department has announced North Melville Street between Oak and Vine Streets will be closed through Wednesday for the road crew to begin prepping this section of roadway that was disturbed during the emergency sewer repair. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
93-year-old Mr. Wortley of Rensselaer passed away on July 14th. Visitation will be Friday, August 1st from 10 a.m. until noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Graveside services for Lester Wortley will be held on Friday at 12:15 at Memory Garden Cemetery with Mary Kay Emmerich officiating. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 90-year-old Patricia Joan Pat Ringen on Tuesday, July 22nd. Visitation for Pat Ringen will be from 2 till 6 p.m. on Saturday, August 2nd at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. No funeral services will be held. Memorial contributions may be made to the Winnemac or Perfect Paws Pet Rescue in Fort Wayne. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 50-year-old Tim Voller of Rensselaer passed away on Sunday, July 27th. The family is planning a celebration of life at a later date. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with Voller family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
This morning's word is foggy, foggy, foggy. Please be careful when traveling and get those fog lights on. A 25% chance of showers and thunderstorms between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 95. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. Showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 85. Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening and into the early morning hours. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, the rains continue throughout the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 74. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant Tuesday, here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We're going to begin with baseball. The Cubs opener of a huge three-game series for first place at the Milwaukee Brewers, overshadowed by sadness. Yesterday, Hall of Fame second baseman Ryne Sandberg passed away after battling metastatic prostate cancer. He made his debut with the Philadelphia Phillies in late 1981, only to be traded to the Cubs before the 1982 season. He played for the Cubs from 1982 to 1994 and then again in 1996 and 1997. Ryno's accomplishments, numerous. A 10-time All-Star, 9 times a Gold Glove winner, and 7 Silver Slugger awards. He connected for 277 home runs as a second baseman, the third highest in Major League history for that position. His career took off in 1984, helping the Cubs to their first postseason of any kind in 39 years. He became that season's National League MVP. In 2005, Ryno got the call into Cooperstown, elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and that same year, the Cubs retired his number 23. A statue of Sandberg became unveiled outside of Wrigley Field in June of 2024. In his post-playing career, Sandberg went on to manage throughout the Cubs minor league system, eventually taking the job as Phillies manager from 2013 to 2015. In January of 2024, Sandberg announced his diagnosis of metastatic prostate cancer. He became free of that cancer in August, only to announce in December that the cancer had returned and spread to other organs. Sandberg died at his home, surrounded by family. He was 65. The Cubs looking up at the Brewers after last night's 8-4 loss. Cubs with a 3 spot in their half of the first. However, the Brewers taking the lead and for good with 4 in the third. A 3 RBI night for Brewers DH Christian Yelich, a run-scoring double and a 2-run homer. Cubs starter Matthew Boyd drops to 11-4, ending a string of 5 consecutive starts with a win. He did record his 1,000th career strikeout. It's the middle game of 3 tonight, Cubs and Brewers. Also before yesterday's Cubs extending Jed Hoyer, president of baseball operations, to a multi-year deal. White Sox opening up their 3-game series at Wrigley Field with the Philadelphia Phillies, and in the win column, it was a 6-2 fine. In the bottom of the third, rookie Colston Montgomery pulled the White Sox team with a 2-run homer. Montgomery, 8 game and 3 RBIs. An inning later, Luis Robert Jr. put the White Sox up with a 2-run homer of his own. Davis Martin picks up the win, only his third of the year, and his first since May 14th. Pitching 5 2/3 innings, 7 Ks, 3 walks. White Sox and Phillies play the second game of the series tonight. To NFL training camp, the Bears yesterday putting on the pads for the first time at Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. It also marked first practice for rookie wide receiver Luther Burden III, drafted in the second round, 39th overall out of Missouri. Burden had recently dealt with an offseason hamstring injury. At the Grand Park Sports Campus in Westfield, the Colts also getting the pads on yesterday. Big story of the day, the Colts inking up to a contract extension. Ryman, according to Mike Ruffalo of NFL Network, the extension is valued at 4 years. WNBA, the Sky visit the Washington Mystics tonight. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Spring.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and Nitco is here to help you with all that technology offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has things when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantill. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Deli Fresh Served Chicken Wings. On sale at Stragan Mantill this week. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on those Deli Fresh Heat and Serve chicken wings. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantill and Touhyville. 219-866-4104.
Ugh, ants, runaway roaches, a spider. Relax, just use Zevo. Zevo Insect Killer Sprays use a powerful blend of mint and rosemary to eliminate those pests and up to 20 other bug types. Plus, Zevo is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Just sprays the bugs, and wipe them away. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Parts.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can, if you qualify. The experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team solved over $1 billion for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to wage garnishment, asset IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Congratulations to Nick in Rensselaer. He knew that deli fresh heat and this week for $6.99 a pound at Stragaman Till. This is easier than ever. You can do it online at stragamantill.com. You can set up your grocery shopping to be done in store. You go pick it up, or they deliver it to your home or business. You still use your reward points. You get reward points. You could also use your online coupons. Same prices you see in the store. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. That's stragamantill.com. All right, your second chance to get for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook page. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. It'll be a $50 gift card from Stragaman Till and Touhyville. We will draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
So you're telling any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Bot Chicken Club for $5.55?
Yep.
Or a Black Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. In the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership, getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride's as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Roseacre Farms in Rensselaer is hiring. We're looking for at least 2 mechanics for our Jasper County shop. Previous knowledge or experience in gas or diesel equipment maintenance and repair is helpful, but not required. We're looking for hard workers who are willing to learn. We offer paid vacation, 401k plan with match, training and tuition reimbursements, and more. Visit goodegg.com/careers or call 219-866-4658 to join our team today.
Hi, this is Steve.
And this is Cheryl.
Get ready to make a splash at the summer event of the season. It's the annual Luau Pool Party at the Spencer Pool in DeMott, happening this Wednesday, July 30th.
The fun kicks off at noon with a live broadcast this Wednesday on WLQI 97.7. Come hang out with us from the Touhyville Morning Show, live from noon to 2.
There'll be refreshments, games, contests, and your chance to win tickets to Indiana Beach.
So grab your shades, bring the whole family,
and dive into the fun this Wednesday, July 30th at Spencer Pool in DeMott from noon to 2 with WLQI 97.7.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys, no waiting.
Let's get started, shall we?
You know what today is?
Okay, let me think. What's today? Tuesday?
Tuesdays are better.
Good morning.
You're up early?
Morning.
The early bird. Right, early bird. That's an expression.
I've learned a lot of expressions. Don't count your chickens, a bird in the hand. From
See his flip.
Doing our thing on a Fun Time Tuesday. If you're listening to annual luau at the Spencer Pool in DeMott. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to 4. Have going on at dusk. They've got 4 to 8. Lights at the Spencer Park in DeMott. We're tomorrow. Just be hanging out broadcast park. We're also on
Yeah.
have.
And did you
Yes, we're here. Party played earlier in the day, and they were so good. But like, I mean, and it was out top of and party fun.
you're not a Swiftie, but
like some of I think he's really so. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch that. Okay, then before They were in cans.
Yep.
So, canned mac and cheese. Chef Boyardee had one. I never had that. Like we had canned ravioli. Chef Boyardee ravioli. I liked as a kid. So, SpaghettiOs.
You still love that.
Not SpaghettiOs. I never liked SpaghettiOs. I like ravioli.
Oh,
Chef Boyardee
Harley
ravioli.
loves
Yes,
SpaghettiOs. Do you
yes.
remember when they used to serve it to her at
Moose
Moose Jaw in the
In Wisconsin
in
Dells.
Wisconsin Dells? She's like, Mom, this is the greatest spaghetti ever. And I'm
Right?
like, it's 95 cents in a can and it's costing me $15.
Right?
But
Yep.
she loved it.
She did. We were on vacation, so we weren't. Canned whole chicken. Remember that?
What?
I don't know. Had to be a big can,
I
right?
don't think I want to find out either.
Now, it says the brand Sweet Sue had one. Now, let me ask a question.
Was
it
look
like
it
in
up.
not an oval, but almost like a pear-shaped tin, I think. Maybe an oval tin.
Okay, hold on.
I might be
Sweet Sue
crazy.
Canned whole chicken. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it looks vile. It's big though. It looks like a Jason's breadcrumbs, like kind of type of cylindrical or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But they have a
And you,
picture of it in
like
like
dropping out of
shoved in
it?
the.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Weird.
gross.
Yeah. Just buy chicken. What are we doing? Why is it canned? Canned brown bread. It says mostly in the Northeast. I don't remember that.
Why would you can a bread? How do you can?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm lost.
It's weird. Canned pepper pot soup.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Canned
Period.
soup, yeah. Canned pork beans with milk gravy. I mean, I'm not a big fan of pork and beans anyway. Like, it's just not my thing. But milk gravy. Ugh. Deviled ham, which was ground up ham, spiced and packed into a can. Used primarily as a spread on sandwiches.
Okay, just stop. I'm gonna puke.
Along the same lines, spam spread they had. Yeah. No longer available, it says.
Aw. You know what isn't we should do that as a poll question.
What?
What's no longer available that you want? I just posted Freshen Up gum. I want Freshen Up gum back.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
I haven't had gum in forever.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, and I used to chew it all the time. And I have no desire whatsoever anymore. None.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even faze me.
But Freshen Up, the best.
Yeah. Old El Paso canned tortillas.
How do you can a tortilla?
Well, how do you can a
just
chicken?
roll
You
it?
just, I mean,
I
yeah,
don't understand.
probably rolled in the can. They were made with just corn, water, and salt, but let you store tortillas on the shelf.
But you store tortillas now on the shelf
Yeah.
in a Ziploc.
I don't know. I don't know when these were out.
Okay.
Canned ribs
Blech.
from Armor. Maybe Armor is the one that I'm thinking of. The can.
Do you remember their commercial? Armor hot dogs. Armor hot dogs.
Yes.
And kids like hot dogs.
Mhm.
Big kids, little kids. Right?
Yes.
The dog kids love to bite.
I didn't remember that
Right?
line. That's funny. These canned ribs again, like just as bad as the chicken. It's just a round can. Just weird.
Was the dog kids love to bite?
For dessert, Libby's fruit float. Just add milk and stir. The result was a frothy milkshake-like dessert that was reminiscent of pudding.
Okay. Everybody needs to.
And lastly,
Yeah, it is. The dog's kids love to bite.
that's so funny. I don't remember that line, but that's hilarious.
1967 commercial. I
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
even born. I was born
No,
in
I wasn't
68.
either, so I don't know how I heard it, but
Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I
Yeah.
don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle, 1967. So I don't even know how I heard that. Hot dog jingle,
Cindy says, LOL, it's too early in the morning to talk about spam spread. And
That's
she gave
the way
us getting sick emojis. We're with you, Cindy. We're with you. Betty Crocker spoon and bake cookie dough. So kind of like break and bake, yeah.
Or it was like edible cookie dough.
No, spoon and bake. So you were able to just scoop it out. That was in a can, but
yeah,
now it's just in a tub. I mean, you know. So interesting. I don't remember a lot of those canned foods, to be honest with you. That was not something that I remember. Speaking of food, I saw this, and if everybody else knows this already, I'm sorry to waste your time. But these are things I did not know. 3 ways to prevent freezer burnt ice cream.
Okay.
I did not know these things.
All right, so we're giving life hacks.
Yes. Store in the coldest part of the freezer.
I would think that, wouldn't that be the opposite?
That's what I thought.
Okay, but does freezer burn? Let's talk about freezer burn. Does it come?
Let's talk about freezer burn, everybody.
Let's
talk freezer burn this morning.
But does it come from? I can't. What does it come from? Does it come from defrosting and then freezing again? So it says freezer burn is a condition that affects the quality of frozen food due to moisture loss, leading to a dry, tough texture and altered state.
Okay.
It occurs when water molecules transition from a solid state to the food's surface to a water vapor in the freezer air, a process called sublimation. Okay. All right, because it's got a stink to it.
Yeah.
It's got a caca smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
Caca.
Yeah.
Caca. Yeah.
So they say store it in the coldest part of the freezer. Keep it in the back, never on the door, which is where I used to keep my ice cream all the time. Because it fits there.
Right.
Why did you make
Why do
the
you
shelf
think you
perfect
built
for it?
a shelf on the door to begin with?
That's what it was for, I thought.
Don't mess with me.
You know what this just made me think of that I haven't bought in a long time that I used to get for Ace all the time when I lived on my own?
The paw thing?
Yeah, the doggy
Dog
ice
paws?
cream. Used to love that. I forgot all about it.
Mhm.
So they say keep it in the back, never on the door.
Okay.
It says bonus, it doubles as a good hiding spot so family members don't eat it all if you put it in the back.
Okay. Now, see, I saw when I read that article, the hack that I loved, store it upside down.
Well, that was, yeah.
So that the air can't get into it.
Store it upside down. Freezer burn is more likely when air gets in. Flipping the carton upside down can help prevent that. Who knew? What?
Or how about just eating it quickly?
Serve it quickly.
Expeditiously.
That's what I was going to say. You just eat it before that happens.
Just buy Tillamook. If you buy Tillamook, it won't last a week.
But here, serve it quickly. Don't leave it out on the counter to soften up. Run the spoon under hot water instead. In general, you want to get the pint back in the freezer as fast as possible.
All right.
You don't want it out long.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I used to do that all the time too. I'd run my spoon underneath hot water and then I would scoop my ice cream.
Well, now you can get, oh, shoot. What's the name of the store in Navy Pier that I used to get all my fun, funky stuff for the kitchen? You remember the gadget store? So they had one where there was something in the scoop part of it that made it like melt as you were.
Like, did it heat up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah.
Once it
so
hit
same thing. Yeah. But I would just heat it up. I would run the metal spoon, the scooper spoon under hot water and then
yeah.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah.
Oh,
so those
now
are
I'm
the
in the
three
mood for
ways.
ice cream.
Yeah, those are the 3 ways. But I'm with you too. Just eat it fast. Just eat it before that happens.
And don't buy big tubs. Like, to me, I'd rather buy pints than great big quarts, but buy a couple of pints.
So for me, when I was on my own, I would be in the mood for ice cream, so I'd buy it. But then I wasn't in the mood for ice cream often. So then I would get freezer burn and I'd have to toss it. So
yeah, I would always buy Haagen-Dazs coffee chocolate chip.
Yeah, no, I would get usually vanilla just for making banana splits and stuff is what I would do at home, or make hot fudge sandwiches, hot fudge sundaes. Mr. M says, speaking of discontinued food, does anyone remember the pizza Doritos? I remember them. I don't like things usually. Like odd things like that. Like Doritos,
had
and I
those.
like nacho Doritos, or not even nacho, whatever the original Doritos are. I like those.
Do you like the taco Doritos in the original bag? Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's
Like
what I'm
the
talking
taco-
about. Original nachos, Doritos.
Okay.
So I like those, and I like Cool Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my go-to snack. Like I can sit and just eat Doritos.
Yeah.
You know. Christopher
They're
says,
addicting.
Yeah. It is like it makes you want more. Yeah.
Mhm.
Christopher says Jello pudding pops. I remember I loved those.
Why did those go away?
I don't know, but I loved them as a kid, and then as I got a little older, like late, they were terrible. Change or my taste changed. I remember not liking them. He also says Gator gum from Gator.
Remember Gator gum?
Do you remember that? I don't remember
Sure.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And it was very salty. Yeah.
That's Gator. That's
Mhm.
Gatorade.
I use Gator gum all the time when I was playing basketball.
Really? Wow. I did not know that. I don't know that I remember Gator gum.
Mhm.
So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to check out our poll question and see how folks are on how many people you feel like, how many of your friends do you really feel like you can count on? So we're going to, and then we got plenty of other stories. Some people want to raise the driving age. And some creative ways to say I have to use the restroom. So some creative ways to say that other than powder your nose, you know. And then a viral video of Miranda Lambert. That's have you seen the video?
I didn't.
It's a bit much. I'll see if I can share it on our video. It's a bit much. So maybe we'll get into that right away. It's yeah. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
This morning's word is foggy, foggy, foggy. Please be careful when traveling and get those fog lights. Chance of showers and thunderstorms between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 95. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 85. Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening and into the early morning hours. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, the rains continue throughout the partly sunny with a high near 74. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamond, think of Birch Fine Jewelry.
At Vierks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds. All shapes and sizes, and specializing in
Prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Birks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Birks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Birks.com.
Summer's not over, but time is running out to make it count. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can still jump into hands-on training for careers, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Programs are starting in July and August, and spots are limited. High school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career start here and go anywhere. Enroll today. EDU.
Of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. Wood Hardware Store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987. Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows. Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Roseacre Farms in Rensselaer is hiring. We're looking for at least 2 mechanics for our Jasper County shop. Previous knowledge or experience in gas or diesel equipment maintenance and repair is helpful, but not required. We're looking for hard workers who are willing to learn. We offer paid vacation, a 401k plan with match, training and tuition reimbursements, and more. Visit goodegg.com/careers or call 219-866-4658 to join our team today.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
Once those doors shut on the arena.
Classic rock.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Today will be different. Today will be better.
Better than what?
Better than what? What better? Better than what?
Tuesday!
Tuesday's still better than Monday. Tuesdays are better.
Well, it's not better.
How is it not better?
I have to go to work.
Well, you say potato, I say potato. That doesn't even make sense.
Maybe not to you.
Look at the time.
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. We're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Click on Connect to find out about rural internet in your area. That's jasperremc.com. Go and like Jasper County REMC on Facebook. Also got to mention Jasper County Fair Association, coming up in October. Sure, we just got done with the fair. And you might think, well, there's nothing else going on out at the fairgrounds. What? No way. There's stuff all the time going on.
Oh, yeah.
Spooktacular Camp, October 17th through the 19th.
Cue the scary music.
Right.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a lot of
so
fun.
fun. That's a genius idea. I love that.
Yes.
I wish the kids were young because I would just send them.
Yeah. I just, I think it's for the whole family. It's lots of fun.
You think camping is lots of fun for me? Did I tell you it's National Lipstick Day?
When is Harley coming here?
Oh.
Is she going to be here?
She would like that. She's coming October 14th through the 21st.
We could go.
That could be fun.
Who wants to trade out a camper for a weekend?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I like this idea.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Now I'm in.
Now, wait a minute. Now
I'm in.
all of you just got to see
how
how I
flips.
rank. Okay. When it was going to be her and I, be a shame the kids aren't old enough to go, or the kids aren't around and young. We can't do any of that fun stuff. Surely it could just be the two of us. Yep, it's a shame that we can't go. We just can't do it. I say, oh, our younger daughter is going to be coming in that time. I can't wait to go to this thing. It's going to be so great. You can stay home with the dog and we'll just go. It'll be wonderful. We're going to go everywhere and you just stay at home and maybe I could lock you up.
No, I didn't say that.
I saw all of that just happen right in front of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that funny? That was
in all seriousness, I would love to rent an RV and drive cross country one summer.
I would love to rent
the show from different states. Like just pop the tent. We're here in the Grand Teton, whatever it is, and just do it.
Okay, so there's two things there. One, I do think that would be a lot of fun to do a road trip and get up every morning and do the show from somewhere else. I think
Wouldn't
that'd be a
that
lot of fun.
So fun.
I think
And
it'd be a
nobody
blast.
knew, nobody, including ourselves, even knows where we're going to stop for the night. Like where we're going to be the next morning.
Yeah. No, I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's one.
Let's
Two,
do it, babe.
I would love to rent an RV and go do that if we could get someone else to drive it. Like I want a driver. I have no desire whatsoever to drive something so gigantic. Like I feel like I'm gonna lose control of it. I just do not.
Really?
Want it. Yeah.
The only time that I was not comfortable driving an RV was off ramps.
Yeah. Nope. No, thank you. No
it
desire.
does feel like you're driving a ginormous bus at first.
I drove my brother-in-law's full-size van on the way to Florida.
Yeah.
And it just felt like hell. And it's so funny because all I said the whole ride was, I will drive any amount of time on the highway. I do not want to drive through the mountains of Tennessee. Like, I don't want to be the driver.
Yeah.
I think Wes should be the driver. He was my brother-in-law. It's your van. You know it best.
Can I guess what happened? Everybody fell asleep and you were the one driving through the head.
Because I didn't even know.
You cursed yourself.
I didn't even know where we were. It was just all of a sudden we were in them. I'm just like, oh, here we go. And everybody was sleeping. Yep. And by then you can't pull over.
Yeah.
You're not pulling over. You just did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tina says they'll be out there camping at the spooky camp in October.
I'm the ghost of Mabel. Mabel, leave the money on the table.
And Justin says it's easier to drive something bigger than something smaller. Justin, I will agree to
Fight you
disagree.
on that.
I will agree to disagree. I'm totally good. I would love to go back to driving my Dodge Stealth just for fun. Yeah, just for fun. You know, that's one of the dreams to be, to drive that in the cruise night.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of anything small, so
just for fun. Like that, it's. I didn't even go there. You did. You just took yourself there. Yeah.
No, but
yeah.
I won through Jenny Craig.
That's right,
I won a. I won a car. I won a Mazda Miata and took the money.
I loved my Dodge
Because I
Stealth.
was like, "There's no way I'm going to be comfortable in a 2-seater car." No.
I got rid of that when I was
I love the Dodge Stealth.
23, 24, and I said that was my midlife crisis when I had to get rid of it.
Well, yeah,
So-
because I my whole life I wanted a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, which was the same car as that, as
Yep.
the Stealth.
All right. Christopher Sandbrook says, "Hey, I'm down for a vacation and I'll drive." Because he knows he drives a bus, so he can handle this. He would be our driver.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we do that? If we actually do that next summer?
Just saying,
And we're gone for how long?
we get a sponsorship plan. We
need a month,
Yeah.
I think, on the road.
A month?
Yeah. Because think about it. It took us a week round trip to get to and from Phoenix to drop off Savannah.
Yeah.
So I would want to see more stuff. We'd want to go to Washington. We'd want to like double around back. I'd want to go to places I've never been, and there's very few states I've never been to.
Yeah,
like I would want to go all the way to Maine. My dream that I have not done yet is to get to Maine for lobster. I want a lobster roll from Maine. I don't even like lobster rolls typically, but I want like fresh lobster like that was caught a minute ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look into it. Let's see what we can come up with. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. So Miranda Lambert is going viral, and not for her music. I'm
looking it up right now. I forgot to.
If you go to our video, I'm gonna share our to here. It's playing. If we can go ahead.
I don't know how anybody on stage wearing a skirt that short.
That's the whole thing. Going viral because people in the pit got
oh shoot,
got of a show.
Oh.
Yep.
No, that's not a skirt.
No, that's a skirt. As you keep watching, there's some cheekage hanging out. Yep. Now listen, I am by no means a fashion person.
Oh.
You know, like I'm not somebody who's, very fashionable.
Ooh.
You know. And I wouldn't make fun of anybody's fashion.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you can't do platform. How unless she's wearing some sort of a skirt. Do you know what a skirt is? It's underneath that's connected. So the skirt actually is a mirage, if you will. Oof.
I don't care.
Okay. So that's not too bad, though. I didn't see anything. Did you see it?
I mean, no. They weren't like. There's just your cheeks hanging out. You don't need your cheeks hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood that anyway.
I
performing on stage and stuff, and I see that. I don't think that's even sexy. Like you'd know more than me. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it is.
A woman attractive when there's body parts hanging out. Let's talk about boobies too while we're at it. Like if someone's got like the Real Housewives, they're always on stage in these gowns.
They're gaudy.
But then the boobs are like almost
all like pushed out, like
they're pushed up and out.
Yeah, like it's just.
Am I missing something? I don't get that. My chest should be like.
Yeah, it's too much.
Caca like that. I don't know. And I know I'm lopsided now with breast cancer.
It's got nothing to do with it. It's just, but even like that, like I don't know.
What's her name again?
Miranda Lambert.
Miranda.
I don't know why. I know you're on stage, you're doing your thing, and that's fine. Teach their own, but I don't know. When your butt's hanging out, nobody wants to see that. Or I don't want to see it. I'm going to go back a second. Mr. M says, yes, Cheryl, I totally want to check out New England. So much history and cool things to see. Maine lighthouses, Vermont maple syrup.
Yes.
Massachusetts has the witch trials. So much to do.
Okay, you lost me on the
I
witch
knew that
trials.
was gonna take
You
her
lost
out.
me on the witch trials because I'm scared of that kind of stuff. I don't do well with any of that.
Yeah.
But I literally, when we were talking about it and I said the lobster roll, I was literally about to say Vermont maple syrup. And the other day when Sean was over putting up our shutters, he's an arborologist or
Arborist.
Tree guy.
Arborist.
He said we could tap our maples in the backyard.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how to do that, but if someone would do that, I would want to show that on the show because that would blow like that. The tree I swing from in the backyard, I could put a tap in and actually make syrup. That would I mean, that would just blow my mind.
Listen, you want to impress me? Find me a beer tree that I could tap.
A beer tree. But yeah, I would
No,
love.
they sell maple syrup at the grocery store. What am I going through all that work for? What are we doing?
Because you're doing it yourself.
So what? You know why things are available now in the store? Because technology has made it so we don't have to go out there.
Okay.
We also don't have to go out and hunt our own food either.
Okay, it's National Lasagna Day.
Yes.
Are you going to tell me that you'd prefer getting a Stouffer's frozen lasagna to mine?
It's different. We didn't go out
Be
and
very careful with your answer. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
no. But what we didn't do was go out and kill a pig and season it. You know what I mean? Like they
to
have
make the lasagna. You're
yeah.
saying,
Yeah, we don't, we didn't go out and grow our own noodles,
I could
on
make
the noodle
noodles
tree.
now.
On the noodle tree.
Oh my gosh.
Do
you know how off topic? Do you
Yeah.
know how simple it is to make pasta? It is that
No,
simple.
I know. I watched you do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I would still buy it because
Oh,
it cost me $1 on 10 for 10 Prince lasagna when it's on sale. Going back to Miranda Lambert and her butt. Some of the comments.
But I'm not seeing her butt.
What?
Did you see her butt?
I saw enough of her butt. It's hanging out.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
She turns around. Some of the comments. Now we know why the front row is so expensive.
See. Okay. Yeah. And that's a cutoff. So why cut it that short?
Well, you have to do it right. There was no reason. You went too short. Yep.
Okay. Thank God you can't see the front.
Someone says I didn't realize what a big Miranda Lambert fan I was until now.
Oh, geez.
Someone should start a GoFundMe for the cameraman for this one so we can tip him for this masterpiece. Miranda Lambert to this community. The acid is spelled. She's being.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. So, and someone said it wasn't intentional. It was absolutely intentional. You put them on. You knew. You put on the skirt. You knew.
Well, but a lot of times with fashion, it really gets right up to. I mean, look at all this that was green, and it just covered like 1 millimeter. You had a jumpsuit. I still have the jumpsuit in red, and all I did was spend a nip. Pass. I'll never do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not worth it to me.
Not
either.
to me. Not to me either. I mean, it's really weird to do. And like you said, there's things like J-Lo being dressed up at the Oscars. There's some people that
limit.
Well, that want to for those award shows and want to be noticed and things like that. She was trying to get noticed. But I just think
right. Why not an inch longer?
Short,
I don't. You still can show, like you could show off legs or whatever it is. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be really worried about. I was always, when I was in choir and stuff like that, I was always worried because we were up on the stage, and if we were close enough to the end.
I'm with you. Yeah. No, it's just I don't know.
I don't know. I would like to know. I'm not a guy. Is that sexy? Is it sexier than being covered? Not covered like here, you know what I mean? Like but I've always thought it was sexier to just keep it covered and keep them guessing a little bit. Like,
right.
And then,
right. I'm not talking Amish, but I'm saying like, leave
right.
something to the imagination. Like I don't need to know as much as your doctor. That's what I'm saying, that's all,
Yeah.
And a real doctor, not like a doctor that keeps his pants on.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz. Brought here. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection. And a classic something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, barbecue pizza. Call 866-7 to place your order. Local delivery is available through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Shane.
Hi, Shane. How are you, bud?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Good. Thank you, sir. Today, we're going to give you a multiple in honor of Ryan Sandberg, player, Hall of Famer, who passed away yesterday at age 65. What year did Ryan Sandberg win the MVP of Major League Baseball? Was it 1984, 86, or what year did Ryan Sandberg win the MVP? Was it 84, 86, or 88? What do you think?
88.
Oh, that's a good guess. You gave it a shot. You had a 1 in 3 chance. It's 1984. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. I was hoping somebody would get that. I didn't know if that was too hard, but I thought in honor of Brian Sandberg, 1984 was when he won the MVP. They also almost made the World Series that year.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, so
was that the same year as your game? The game, like
yes,
his game?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Ryan Sandberg game. So back then I had talked about before. I was a big fan of. He got traded during that season, but what we got in exchange helped us to get. But back then there were no lights at Wrigley Field, so playoff games. The first playoff game was during the day, and I remember my dad letting me come home sick. Came and picked me up at school, and we watched the game on television and turned down the sound and listened to Harry Carey on the radio because the game was national, so it was like national announcers, and we had Harry Carey on the radio and watched the game. It was on a school day, but it was the first Cubs playoff game, like first Cubs playoff game in my lifetime that I remember. Yeah,
right.
So it was such a big deal. Yep. So
that was wild.
That was 84. Yeah. So bummer, no pizza giveaway today, but we will try again tomorrow, right around this time.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Hey, it's Crash Gladys from Speed Freaks. Are you still paying full price for gas? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump today. Use limited time promo code SUMMER and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. Listeners are making $200 to $300 a year just from buying the gas they already needed. Don't wait. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code SUMMER to redeem your 25 cent per gallon bonus. That's promo code SUMMER. Yeah, at first I thought it was too good to be true, but it's completely legit. Plus, you can cash out anytime. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now by using limited time promo code SUMMER. That's promo code SUMMER for a limited time 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Keep your motorcycle operating at peak performance with HD authorized service from Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center. A Harley-Davidson service, even a routine one, is more than just an oil change. It includes a comprehensive inspection and maintenance of various components to ensure optimal performance and safety. This includes checking and adjusting critical items like brakes, tires, lights, controls, and fluids, as well as inspecting and lubricating essential parts like the clutch cable and jiffy stand. With factory-approved methods and equipment assuring you of thorough and competent workmanship, we explore every inch so you can explore every mile. Schedule your service at Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 574-896-2974. Visit them on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
A 58-year-old Gary man, Anthony Drake, was killed about 1 mile north of US 30 on I-65 in the southbound lanes in a multi-lane shift construction zone late Saturday night. An Indiana State Police press release issued Monday stated their preliminary investigation showed Drake had pulled his car into the far right lane since there was no shoulder and was attempting to put fuel in his vehicle via a gas can when he was struck by a minivan. He died at the scene. Other drivers involved in the incident were taken to area hospitals and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. 2 young adults, one from Rochester and the other from Claypool in Kosciuszko County, were killed in a one-vehicle crash Sunday night near the Fulton-Wabash County line. The Indiana State Police reported 18-year-old Colton Cahill and 18-year-old Jocelyn Hensley were pronounced deceased at the scene. Authorities stated Cahill was the driver of the vehicle that left Highway 114 for an undetermined reason and collided with a tree approximately 10 miles east of Rochester. The official press release from the state police said the crash investigation is ongoing, but at this time neither consumption of alcohol or narcotics are suspected of being contributing factors in the crash. We contacted the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department about 2 calls they made over the weekend. One was a call to a business north of the city shortly after midnight yesterday morning that was responsive to a faulty alarm activation. Responders investigated while at the scene. The second responder on Interstate 65 northbound at the 223 mile marker about 3 miles north of the Fair Oaks exit. Chief Hahn said the driver stated he began to have issues with his car around the Remington exit and was able to get the car pulled over to the shoulder in time. 7 firefighters were there for about an hour. The vehicle was destroyed. There were no injuries. The American Red Cross will be conducting a blood drive today at Knights of Columbus Hall at 325 East Vine Street in Rensselaer from 12:30 until 5:30 p.m. Search redcrossblood.org and type in 47978 if you need to schedule a time. However, walk-ins are available. And the Rensselaer North Melville Street between Oak and Vine Street Wednesday for the road crew to begin prepping this section of roadway that was disturbed during the emergency sewer repair. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ.
Goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words. Yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent views we strive to offer every family we serve, just as we have for Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
93-year-old Lester Wortley of Rensselaer passed away on July 14th. Visitation will be Friday, August 1st from 10 a.m. until noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Graveside services for Lester Wortley will be held on 15 at Memory Garden Cemetery with Mary Kay Emmerich officiating. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 90-year-old patrolling in the Winnemouth on Tuesday, July 22nd. Visitation from 2 until 6 p.m. August 2nd at Frame Mortuary, Winnemouth. No funeral services will be held. Memorial Country Animal Center in Winamac or Perfect Paws Pet Rescue in Fort Wayne. On be offered mortuary and trust to mortuary. Tim Voller of Rensselaer passed away on Sunday, July 27th. That's a life date. Arrangements and condolences to be shared with at Steinke Funeral. If you brought to you Channel Channels.
Weather sponsored care recently new
This morning word is foggy. Traveling and get those fog lights on. 25% chance of between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. Sunny with a high 90. It's cloudy with a low 70. Showers and thunderstorms in the morning. With 85 Wednesday night. Chance of thunderstorms throughout the evening and in mostly cloudy, low around 64. The rain continues, then partly to 54. Thursday night, partly cloudy, around 56.
That's your cast for the Weather Center.
You ready to 97 FM WL the two double the Touhy double.
Wait, wake yourself up. I'm not ready.
Oh, what day is it?
This is Tuesday.
Showtime.
Wait, what?
It's not showtime. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Coffee.
Before we start.
Ready. Time.
That is what Touhyville Steve Show with you here on a Tuesday morning. Thank you for the show. George A. Memorial Healthcare in visit or find out how they take a tailored approach to the healthcare needs, injury, rehab, therapy services. Also, find jewelry, creating memories through knowledgeable and creative. Let them turn your ideas into corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Take a look at our poll going with that today. How many do you feel like you can really count on? So we got this from a story. Close really needed. According to research, people with high well-being, people that rely on. Those with poor mental health report just over 3. What one of us has to do with the other. And it might be Cheryl, wait a minute before you tell us about 5. We have to finish this part first. That might be something interesting to bring up with Dr. Nikki, because they say it has to do with health and your well-being.
Well, sure.
So is it
are you not
that you're feeling more healthy because you have more people you can count on? Is that what it is they're saying?
Back of your head, like it's not worrisome if you're not alone.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So how many friends do you have that you can count on? 57% say 2 to 3. 26% say 1. 15% said 4 to 6. 1% said 6 to 10. 1% said 10 or more. Now, this study, so I worded the poll this way too. How many friends? So, because I still feel like
that you,
I still feel like I've got family that I can count on if I was really in a jam.
Oh, I didn't look at it like you and I friends.
I view that way.
Oh, wow.
Well, because I know, I mean, we're family, but I mean,
I did, but
I'm
didn't.
saying immediate, like born into,
I
like,
didn't overanalyze it. So friends to me are how many people can I rely on?
Okay. What did you answer?
I put 3 to 6.
Yeah. 3 to 6.
And I
if
think
it really came down to it,
you do. So you think if it really to 6? See, I think if it really came down to it,
going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do.
And I guess it depends on what it is that we're counting on, but yeah, friends.
See, I'm not looking at it.
I know you're counting my family then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, I'm not passing 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Even with family.
Yeah, I said
yeah.
Because I really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess you don't really know until you like.
Right. It's just my guess. It's just, in 2025, many of us are living alone or we live with housemates. People share a fridge, a lease, maybe even a dog, but not necessarily our inner. While the population gets bigger in our cities, digital devices keep us constantly connected. Many of us live in kind of an emotional isolation, it said. We go to work, we cook our meals, we scroll our phones, we answer messages. We still feel deeply alone. I do not. You and I were talking about this last night.
Mm-hmm.
We like our time together. We like our time apart. Like,
yeah.
And it's, even when we're apart, things come up and we call each other on the phone in the house. But we just don't always like to. There's a time of day where we like to just sit and watch television. Just veg. And we don't like a lot of the same shows. But something will come up on television. Think, I got to tell Cheryl this. I got to tell Steve that. And we'll call each other. So for generations, it was a given that a romantic partner, our spouse, was also our closest confidant, cry in front of, confide in, lean on when the day had simply been too much. But for some, the presence of a partner only throws the lack of connection into a sharper relief. Intimacy cannot be assumed. Living solo, the question becomes starker. If not a partner, then who? Like, if you can't count on your partner, then who do you count on? So here the answer, it turns out, is friends, not a friend, but friends, plural. Research from News Corps Growth Distillery with Media Bank, whatever all that is, reveals that those with the best self-reported mental well-being are those with the most people in their corner. Or at least that they feel are in their corner is the way I'm going to add to that.
Right.
That's how you feel. You believe that they are in your corner.
Yeah.
On average, people with high well-being have 5 people they can rely on. Those with poor mental health report just over 3. That gap might sound small, but in practice, it's enormous.
That's me.
Right? Because I'm like, why are we saying them? I mean, I'm feeling like I'm doing okay mental health wise.
Right. Right.
Although we have talked about this, I'm really not. But it's got nothing to do with
what, mental wise, like that you're not in your healthiest state.
No, I would say so. I would say I'm in my healthiest state mentally. And that doesn't mean like that I'm Looney Tunes. I mean,
it just means there's a lot of pressure.
I have mental issues right now. So yeah. I think.
Oof, when you put it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
But I think that's love. Like, that's what we keep talking. Like, just because you're sad doesn't mean you're depressed. Just you're stressed. No.
But mental health.
Well, what do you call your mental health? Like if you're place mentally,
Yeah.
you're happy and you're healthy.
But can you here's what I would like to know then. Is that a constant? Is that even achievable to always be in a good mental state?
No, I don't think it is. To me,
okay.
like right now, I'm going through a season.
Yeah.
It's no
yeah
to physically have a cold. You have to do something to heal it when you're dealing with mental. And today is Earth Day. I'll bring it up with her because I think today I did do that
Yeah,
to bring up.
I do too.
In seasons, I think of your seasons of your physical health.
Yeah.
You're physically run down. There's time when you're actually sick. You have a fever, have a broken toe, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're down for the count. You're out permanent,
Right.
It doesn't mean your leg's broken forever. It's got to mentally. There's some things that are broken in me right now. You have to heal them. Why does that feel
different? Because when I look at it that way, I'll just say the conversation we were having over the weekend when I felt a certain way and I said, like, I stood up for my will, like not against you, but like I did, right. But I would never talk to you if I were not able to handle it. If that makes sense, because you're around.
Right, but that's
you
life.
Didn't say you're on shaky ground either. Like you're not like
that's life. That's there's things that and just like when you have a fever or you have a cold or you have a broken toe, if you do nothing about it, it's going to continue.
Right. But so my argument, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you're sick today, and you had a fever or a cold, be like, baby, you didn't get the shutters up on the side of the house and I'm sick and tired of it. Do that ever. But,
because I would much rather not get on the ladder.
Right. But I'm saying, like, if I knew you weren't change my approach. No way I would like, what are you making for dinner? What are you grilling for me?
So here I'll equate it, there's only a couple of these sick. But
yeah, I don't.
But so right now, I would say we're both in that state. So what do we do? Not talk about anything, not approach. I mean, so it's just and some of what you're talking is what I'm fighting.
Yeah.
And so if we don't work through it, you never get through it.
Yeah.
Through.
I just don't know. I'm less resistant in the and that's a thing for me. I mean, I moved years ago. And I feel like in terms of trusting in friendships, like last year made I want to say a New Year's resolution. I just said, okay, I have no friends that I can't count on, or will laugh at my things that hurt me, or are not on the same page. So, question: when mental state, because when you lose that, so the kids grow older, then you move. It's not anybody's fault, but I don't really for county fair, which is why it's so critical.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's weird because I feel more embraced than ever in some ways, and then less embraced than ever in others. So what do you do about that if you're working, I don't know, crazy, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders? I don't know. I think you ride the roller coaster, you know?
Well, I think,
and I don't know how much...
it's a good question for Dr. Nikki today. I think that's Therapy Thursday. I think that's see, okay. So now this is where I get self-conscious. So Justin says, we all love you guys, don't sweat it. So this is why I don't normally do this kind of show.
Yeah. But don't scare Justin. He's saying it out
of
100%.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I don't normally share like this on the radio because that's not, I like to do a fun, upbeat show.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And so I don't want anyone going, oh, woe is me, or thinking that I'm,
right.
That's not what I'm saying. The reason that I am talking about it is not so anybody worries about me, so that anybody changes. I feel like, and I've talked with other business owners about this, that there's times that I'm glad that I have videos to watch about other business owners and how they've built their business and what they've done. So by sharing, I think maybe sometimes people will look at it and go, oh, there's more to it than just the fun time 3 hours on the radio. There's more to this thing that they're doing. There's more. And not like a, hey, pat me on the back, more like a, if they're thinking about going into business, or maybe they're in business for themselves and going, I'm not by myself.
Yeah.
I'm not alone. Because those people that I'm watching talk about their businesses, they say, boy, I really wish Jeff Bezos would have had the technology to be able to document his journey.
Yeah.
I wish Steve Jobs could have documented his journey rather than a biography with Ashton Kutcher. We could have actually seen videos of Steve Jobs talking about what it was like being at Atari and having to work overnight because no one wanted to be around him and things like that.
Or getting kicked out of your own company.
Right. Like so to learn all that stuff. So that's why I share, just because I'd say to myself, even though you don't want to talk about it, you're here, go ahead and let it out. And because maybe there's someone else listening that's going, I get that. I'm dealing with that, and it's not forever.
Yeah.
I'm not down forever. And it was along these lines. So
well, and I think that, not that it's more important than funny haha, but I think men especially, knowing that they have someone out there that is going through the same things, or that feels the weight of the world and doesn't necessarily know what the solution is at the moment. Like, if we saw the solution, to me, the burden or the weight of it would be cut in half, because then we'd go, oh, so it's going to be a 10-mile journey and we're on mile 1 and we forgot to bring the water. So now we got to, water up, hydrate, and now we're going to make it through the next 10 miles, but it's not 10 miles a minute. It's 10 miles and, however long it takes you to do 10 miles. And then we go, but that's hard to see when it's a forest,
when you're in it.
And, everything's screaming, hydrate, and you're like, I'm just going to go another mile before, and everybody's going, you're not going to make it the next mile, so you can feel that. But I think it's brave, it's courageous, it's healthy to share that. So that other people don't know, or other people know they're not alone.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the journey too. Work.
It is. Yeah.
Justin
says you guys have a great balance, and what you share actually helps people. You connect with your viewers and listeners, and then businesses that listen. So that's very nice.
Well,
Thank you, Justin. We appreciate it. Yeah. Andrea says thanks for perfect. thing for us to talk about with Dr. Nikki today. It sounds like it resonates.
Yeah.
So we'll be saying.
So let's talk about Dr. Key for a second, because
Okay.
I think that it's catchy. Don't
Still new,
necessarily
yeah.
know it's new. It's 3 weeks old. So, you know.
So Dr. Nikki is a therapist from Los Angeles.
Yes.
Who's an author.
Yes.
I met years ago, like
20 years ago.
2000.
Yeah, I was going to say over
2001, when with her first book, Stuck in the Story No More. And so now, over years of on and off the radio with me and with Cheryl, we now have her on record with her on Tuesdays to air it on Thursdays, and it's Therapy Thursday. If you're feeling something, you have questions for a therapist that you've always wanted to ask, you're welcome to send those in to us via Facebook or email. You can send us a message. We'll share it with her. We won't share your name. We'll just say, somebody had this question, ... and go from there. You're all welcome to visit her website, stucknomore.com, and actually over Zoom. So, you can do it and get so yeah. So
yeah, and she's very insightful. Like, kind of sees the picture and then we'll surprise you
forward, and we'll shine a light on things that maybe you didn't realize were over there,
right,
and help you see them. That's what I mean by shine a light. So
yeah.
So anyway, all right, let's take a break.
And that airs in the 8 o'clock hour on Thursdays.
Yes, on Thursdays.
So yeah.
And then we upload it to YouTube, so it's on YouTube as well. So let's take a break. When we come back, we've Mr. Pete, Locksmith and Security,
before
Criminal of the Day.
Can we just give away? Let's give away 2 sets of Indiana State Fair.
4. What do we do? 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach Fair.
August 17th, and I had a minor stroke yesterday during the break when I found out Chris Tomlin's going to be there.
Yeah.
On the 10th. Babyface is going to be there, I think, on the 7th.
Wow.
So there are some big names on the free stage. So we're trying to give away these tickets now so that you could kind of plan and get on the Indiana State Fair website and
where you want to go?
Your day and the that are going on there. They've got a full over 2 weeks worth of stuff.
Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Who's this? Hi, Jill. How are you?
I am very well. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much. You got yourself a 4-pack of tickets to the Indiana State Fair.
Once a long time ago.
All right. Well, you get the 4-pack. You hold on a second. Over to Cheryl's phone. Thank you for listening.
And don't hang up because another calls. We've got 2 winners.
Again, in the next segment, we'll do more. So so I'm gonna you can get we'll do give away some more. So thank you, Jill. All right, we'll take a break. Come back.
Did you know that Jasper County Creativity offers scholarships for local students? Along opportunities about how state government runs and how bills become law to fund educational students. The
Sacred Farms in Rensselaer is hiring. We're looking for 2 mechanics for our Jasper or we're looking for paid vacation with match, reimbursement, and more.
to 5 years old at KIRPC.net, also on KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com for all the movie times, show times. You can download the Fountain Stone Theaters app in the Google Play Store, the App Store, wherever you get your apps. They've got movies Wednesday through the weekend. So to head out and go to the movies, if sticking around, a way to see that. Although it's another busy weekend here in Newville. So let's see here. All right, for the Mr. P Locksmith Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps fashion. Is seems to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb. It's been a little while since we had one from Florida.
Did you feel bad about that?
Yeah, we got to give
It's
Florida
been
its due.
48 hours since we.
Got to give Florida its due. They've got crazy people there every day.
Right.
A man in Florida, Jason Hughes, has been arrested after he assaulted a golfer on a golf course because he was playing too slow. I do not understand the anger when you're playing a game. Listen, I understand you get frustrated sometimes that you're not the best golfer. I've been there myself. But it's golf. You're out there to enjoy yourself and get a little exercise.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen a slow? Have you been behind a slow?
So I've experienced both of these. I was about 15, 16 maybe. And most of the time, if the golf course isn't too busy, they will let you go out. They want foursomes to go out. They will let you go out as a threesome, let you go out as two, if they're not busy. Went to a golf course. There was a single ready to go, and the three of us, me, my dad, and his police partner.
Okay, so that's a given that's going to take longer. If there's a foursome and there's one guy behind you, do you ever say you can go ahead of me?
Yes.
Jump the line?
You absolutely, and it happens all the time.
Okay.
And I've done it, and we've done it. Me and my dad will be out there, and we like to take our time. We like to have fun. So, but they didn't have him behind us. They put him with us, a stranger, because it was a busy golf course.
So you can have complete forced upon you?
Absolutely. So
are they okay? So when that happens,
yep. Yeah.
What the heck is that about?
Going right along with them. So, which is fine.
Really?
Well,
are you on the same like little cart running around too? Ew. And I'm the one who talks. I know. But
you would love this.
Not if I set up a day with a girlfriend. I'm going with Carla. We're going golfing and then we're going to a winery. Or we're combining the two. God help everybody.
Right.
And we're now all of a sudden Ned comes along and we're going to throw Ned in the mix? Like, get out of here.
Well, so here's what happened. The guy started getting into it with the golfers ahead of us that were on like the next hole over. So there was like we were up on a hill and it was probably like a 10 feet, like,
how do you
like
get
little
into
hill
it with people that are,
I don't even know what happened. I just remember the two of them screaming at each other and he's like, yeah, you want to go? We'll take you. And I remember my dad and his police partner going, hey, we're not with you. Like, no, you want to get goofy. You know?
And we're Chicago, we're CPD.
Yeah.
So we'll arrest the whole lot of you.
Yep.
Wow.
So there was that. I remember that. And then I also remember another time at the same golf course, speaking of CPD, we didn't really meet. They just said hello to. So I guess they met him. Dennis Farina was on the golf course. Who was an actor.
So you've seen Dennis Farina twice, right? Didn't we see him in
Vegas? It was Chaz Palminteri that we saw.
Okay, sorry. Darn it. One of these days, though.
So anyway,
that right.
So a man in Hughes has been arrested after he assaulted another golfer on the golf course because he was going too slow. Jason told the man several times to pick up the pace, and then he lost it when he saw the other man talking to his friend while ahead on the green. He approached the guy, attacked him, punched him in the face multiple times. The player's partners separated them, and the attacker and his partner sped off in their golf cart before the police arrived. The victim was hospitalized, treated for a broken bone, and had to get stitches on his cheek. Jason was tracked down and charged with aggravated battery causing bodily harm. He was released on bond on one condition: he can never play golf again. Literally, that's what the judge told him. I mean, you're out there having fun. What is wrong with you? And it is courtesy if you're going slower to when you let them catch up to you on the next hole and you just go, here, you guys go ahead and play through. We're going slow today. We're taking our time, And they did that a lot with me when I was 13, 14 years old, learning how to golf. My dad and his partner would let people go through because I was slower. I was new. So may surprise you, I was not a fantastic athlete. Protect yourself with Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Mr. P will repair or replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys. We're talking about business owners today and things that you're dealing with and having troubles. Let's say you let someone go or someone leaves. They had a key to the place. Mr. P can come and rekey the lock so that you don't have to change all the locks. You just get new keys and you have the keys rekeyed. So he can help with that. Visit mrplocksmith.com. That's mrplocksmith.com. And trust me, I've never seen him golfing, but I bet Mr. P is very peaceful on the golf course. I bet he's...
we know he's very peaceful when he's flipping his pork burgers.
Mr.
Right?
P and his pork burgers. I bet he's peaceful on the course and he lets people play through if he's going slowly. So we'll take a break. We've got a few more things that we got to dive into before we're done. Stick around.
Weather is to you by Jasper County REMC.
This morning's word is foggy. Please be careful when traveling and get those fog lights on. A 25% chance of showers in 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. Mostly sunny, 90. Heat index values as high as 90. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. In the morning, then partly sunny with a high near 85. Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening and into the early morning hours. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, the rains continue throughout the morning and near 74. Thursday night, partly cloudy, the low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof. I'm going to get a good.
Emma Jenkins Real. Since 1970s, builders have been in our community, the home of their dreams, or make that move. Call 219 Jenkins Realtors Inc. Respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's popping. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day of the week is it?
What does it feel like?
Tuesday.
Well, it's Tuesday. What are these people?
They are hilarious drive time radio guys.
You are hilarious.
They're seriously so funny.
You best put seatbelts on your ears because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
It's where fun meets awesome.
You are going to love this. Welcome to the show. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out on the radio on the Q and 98 Gold, streaming on video, sponsored by our friends over at Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. You can see our smiling faces and hang out with us, chit chat with us on the video. If you're watching on Facebook, click like. That helps it go into more people's feeds. Helps us with get found by more people. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Touhyville. Just look on YouTube for Touhyville. You'll find it. You can watch us on your smart TV, your Roku, on your Fire Stick, wherever, whatever smart TV. Most of them have the YouTube app. You could watch us that way. So you can hang out with us. Visit McDonald's in Remington, Hebron, DeMott, 2 locations in Rensselaer, one on College in Rensselaer, right across from our friends over at Steigen Van Til, and one on 114, right off of 65. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Check out all the cool things that Another Season has going on. So, and I also got to mention Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Customer satisfaction is number 1. They have an extensive new and pre-owned inventory at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit model1chevroletofkentland.com. Okay. I'm a big believer in if at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay? You have to keep trying. The best thing to do is to not give up. You know,
there is no giving up.
I've heard the idea that if you give up, you're not going to succeed.
Right.
That said, I'm about to give someone advice on giving up. It is time for Cedar Point to stop with this roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's time. Guys, something you did not get put together right. And I'm not an engineer. I just play one on the radio. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now for the 4th time Siren's Curse is having a problem, it has stranded riders.
That's the new roller coaster at Cedar Point.
Opened,
just opened
last month, just opened in June. 4 times it has left riders stranded.
Yeah.
For some amount of time.
It's time to
something
move
was
on.
Not done right with this ride. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's a catch somewhere. I don't not put together right. I don't know because I'm not an engineer. I'm not a roller coaster.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's a technical term.
All right.
Sirens Point Amusement Park stranded riders temporarily for at least the 4th time since it opened at the end of June. The ride is the first called tilt coaster in the United States. Disconnects from its starting position, turns 90 degrees, attaches to a steep decline. Officials confirmed to the Akron Beacon Journal that the ride mid-tilt. Okay. Spokesman Clark compared the issue to a engine. If your engine goes out 4 times, it's time to do something. Engine the coaster safety system performed as designed. Restarted continually after all. Again, this is not working.
Well, and are we doing? Are we waiting for someone to follow out the thing?
I don't know.
I don't know what point. It was kind of if someone they had right down, and then they come, I would think, and everything clean before you get to open.
Right.
So I'm not following this. Like unnecessary things that's trouble. And they're
doing right.
Only happened 4. And then if you say when people to get they're climbing like they're way up. I don't know.
Had this happen 22nd and opening day. It's not working, guys. It's this something wrong. It's not. Just saying. If I was stuck on a ride, I would be what was scared poopless. Okay,
yeah.
Which does not sound say I got to go number 2. I got to poop. So Reddit asked, what are the creative ways to say you got to, which by the way is one. I'm just going to say got to make boom. Boom is a fun one.
Yeah.
I need to log out.
Oh my gosh, I loved the howling.
I have to rate the art from the artist.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me, I have to visit the Oval Office. Those two, it's their Oval. I'm harboring a fugitive. Excuse me, I must bless this house. I'm going to knit a brown sweater. I've never heard that one before.
Knit a brown sweater.
Excuse me, I have to download the brown load. I've said this one before. I have to go take care of some paperwork. I'm sorry. I have to go take care of some paperwork. Excuse me, I'm going to have a movement. I'm about to go lose some weight. Someone says time to Wordle. I guess they're going to play with their phones in there. Someone said they always use that as their code in their house. I need to go check on the dogs. I got to go check on the dogs. I'll be right back. So, Someone said on a ski trip, my buddy said, "Can we pull over soon? I'm feeling a little long in the colon."
Long in the colon.
And my favorite one out of the list was, my food just submitted its resignation letter. That was a good one. So, all right.
That's fantastic.
Let's take a break, but we're not all done. You got to stick around because we're about to end on a high note, so don't miss that.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Hi, this is Steve.
And this is Cheryl.
Get ready to make a splash at the summer event of the season. It's the annual Luau Pool Party at the Spencer Pool in DeMott, happening this Wednesday, July 30th.
The fun kicks off at noon with a live broadcast this Wednesday on WLQI 97.7. Come hang out with us from the Touhyville Morning Show, live from noon to 2.
There'll be refreshments, games, contests, and your chance to win tickets to Indiana Beach.
So grab your shades, bring the whole family, and dive into the fun this Wednesday, July 30th at Spencer Pool in DeMott from noon to 2 with WLQI 97.7. So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter? ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter Get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits towards a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chevy.
All right. For things up for another delightfully fun Tuesday morning. But we will not leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's ending on a high note felt like I was thinking about written perfectly. Have you ever read something and went, ooh, this? So it's almost going back to school time.
Sometimes when that happens, you almost feel, wow. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Which is really ending on a high note. Really feel like in today's society, well, there's going to be enough for me, so I'm not going to worry about anybody else. Like, we have a responsibility, each person to the next, all intertwined. So when we hurt somebody, it does matter. Shower Arguments by Berg. You can like her on Facebook. So I want every child to get what they need at school, whether it's school supplies, a substantive lunch, or an effective IEP. Whether it's a safe place to talk to someone or the right equipment and gear to join the sports team. I will always give whatever I can to schools with my money and my time and with my vote. Because when someone else's child gets the support, supplies, and resources they need, my child directly benefits. Because it means teachers can do their jobs instead of just behavior. Because it means students instead of how loud stomachs are grumbling. Because it means no one feels ashamed or embarrassed for not having enough money for pencils or crayons. Because it can mean the difference between a future of good choices and a future of the wrong ones. And because education does not occur in a vacuum or a perfectly controlled bubble, neither does real life. And no matter how successful or wealthy or prepared or educated or equipped we are as individuals, we cannot make it through alone. We should all care about each other's children because all of our children do better when every child gets what they need at school.
It's a good one. Another great ending on a high note. If you guys missed any of the show today, go ahead and check out our podcast, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're wondering why we're wearing Cubs garb today, I'm sure you've heard by now. Ryan Sandberg passed away, Cubs Hall of Famer, at age 65 yesterday. So that's our tribute to him. Yes,
sucks.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed listening to the program today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 FM, WLQI.